So this is going to be a terrible video, but I'm hoping it'll help somebody out there because I just struggled for a little bit. I didn't see any videos on installing the rear facing cams on the earlier Honda Fits. So I looked at some later ones and they're a lot easier, or at least by my take. So I guess I'll have to splice this together. So main thing is, there are plenty of videos that show you how to route it around this. It's pretty much the same thing as the newer Fits, but where it gets different is back here. Over here in the rear, by the rear tailgate here, there are some grommets here that allow you to pass the wiring through. To fish through this part seems like it's a lot more straightforward. As you get in here, it's just really tight. I ended up taking out that this whole mount for the middle seat belt, and that allowed me enough room where I then unplugged that guy, which gave me some space to spin that pivot out of the way so I could get better access to that hole. And then what I did was I took the camera end, which took the camera end, see that end there, and I put that end through here and then caught it on the other side, which was a bitch, but it's doable. And then once you do that, you pull it through, then you'll have the other side through, and then you got to feed it through this guy, which is also kind of a bitch. It's kind of tight, but you just sort of scrunch it, grab it, pull, scrunch it, keep doing that, and you'll get it through. Next step is going to be routing it through here, and then because there are no grommets like the newer Fits that you could just drill through and pass through, I will be trying to get it through. I'm going to remove this third brake light, and hopefully I can get it to here. You can see I already messed up my headliner, but you know, it's an older Fit. I don't really care, but I wish you more luck in keeping it clean, because my car's not clean overall. Maybe yours is. You need to have motivation to do it better, but a good start is to not even mess with this as I did. I was pulling this up down a lot. If you you can mess with this as you're routing it through here, but then at a certain point I would just remove this guy. These are some long bolts, so I tell you this, you can see the bolt there. To clear that is difficult. I was using some of these flat wrenches, which helped. So 2 bolts off, remove the light assembly, pull this plug out from that hole, basic stuff just to get this off of here. Then use a wire hanger with a little hook, pass that through here, popped out that end, hook the wire, pull it through. It's working out so far. All right, so with this fed through, I just tucked in the excess wire back here. I'm gonna tuck the connector in, which is, well, if I want to remove it later, that catches on anything, I might never see that end again. Although I guess I could pull a piece of wire out. Shouldn't be too bad. I don't know, it's up to you. Maybe you'd want to tape that. Yeah, may as well. Probably tape that, put that in, get the right amount of slack there. I'll probably over tuck it, and then I can kind of pull some out as I need it. That point, put the third brake light back on, and then find a position for the camera, which I probably gonna want it within, because I'm a filthy animal, I'm gonna want to have it within the range of the windshield wiper. So I'm guessing I'm gonna put it right about here on the passenger side of the third brake light. All right, last step was to install that camera right there. And yeah, I decided to go, I mounted it to the metal. I thought that this stripe would block it, but it turns out it's actually pretty clear sight back. So yeah, I guess that lens just sits low enough that that stripe isn't an issue. So yeah, I mounted it on that metal. You can barely see it out the back, really. And it minimal, you know, blocking my rear view, hardly at all. Yeah, I'm happy with the result. What was I gonna say? Oh, the reason I mounted it out further away from here is just in case these screws get loose, so I can access both sides without having to remove anything. I could fit a short-handled screwdriver in there. I was going to originally mount it right up flush against that, but I feel like that would, over time, if those screws get loose, then I'm gonna have to remove the whole thing if it starts, you know, wobbling or vibrating or falling off or what have you. All right, hope that helped.